What's going on, YouTube? Back for another episode here, and I wanted to make this video because over this pandemic I've been really trying to look at trends and what's been going on, how is people's perception, people's habits, everything's been changing, because in terms of making money and investing and just looking where things are going, that's a great thing to do, is to try to see where trends are going. So the first thing I've seen with trends, which is very obvious, is that the stay-at-home fitness stuff is really booming. Obviously, the Pelotons, the at-home gyms, the Life Fitness machines, the Bowflexes, all those sort of things. And if anybody had fitness equipment a couple months ago, they made a killing off them if they wanted to sell them. So that is the first obvious side effect, I guess you could say, of this whole pandemic. The next one is that, from what I've seen, everybody I've talked to, and I know a lot of people in the fitness industry, a lot of people from different gyms, a lot of people from in different levels of fitness, different goals, everything like that. And I've seen a lot of people trending towards the hardcore gyms, like obviously like these pictures in these videos. And because where people will really make money right now, and gyms that people are really attracted to right now, are gyms that are clean, sanitary, and have really good equipment and are hardcore, and the rules aren't ridiculous. Because a lot of these corporate gyms are having these ridiculous rules with masks, and they're adhering to all these rules about when they have to close, when they have to open. And I find that a lot of these, especially at least where I'm from Canada, a lot of these smaller gyms, a lot of these smaller singular gyms, hardcore ones, were not putting up with closing just because the government recommended them to. It wasn't even a law. And I do agree with social distancing measures and that gyms needed to be closed while everybody was figuring things out. I understand, because a couple months ago, nobody knew what was going on, how deadly the death rate of this pandemic, all that sort of thing. So you can understand where everybody was coming from. But I think a lot of these gyms realize, a lot of these hardcore gyms with the really good owners have realized that the mental health of the people that go there, the people that train there, is so important. And I believed this whole time, everybody I was talking to, I believe the mental health of fitness and pushing yourself in the gym and whatever you're into, bodybuilding, powerlifting, training for a sport, is so much, it's so much more of a risk to get these people, to get these people that are struggling mentally out of the gym than to expose them to the flu, expose them to the virus, I should say. Because I know a lot of people, I know some people that have had their life taken because of this, and not just because of fitness, because maybe they couldn't go to a place where they socialize, they couldn't go to a place where they push themselves physically. And I just find that having an outlet like this, although there may be a risk to it, I think the risk of having people with mental problems or overcoming addictions or anything along those lines not being able to have their outlet, which is so many people I know in the fitness industry that have gone through addictions, that have gone through everything else, that their outlet is the gym, and taking that away from them is very, very, very dangerous. So I really believe that people are gravitating towards these hardcore gyms because they realize that the owners, this whole pandemic has outlined that the owners really care about their members, and the gyms that the owners really care about. You see these videos of gyms in New Jersey where everybody's standing outside and the cop shows up and they're revolting against him, and then the cop leaves and they all get to work out still. And I don't see a problem with having a gym open if it's not breaking any rules, not breaking any laws. If they're being sanitary and all precautions are being taken, there's no harm in having a gym open. And people are realizing that this is a big awakening for people that are maybe at a corporate gym that they didn't really like for a long time, and now they're going to move over and maybe have to pay an extra $10, $20 a month, but their experience there will be so much better. And I just really hope that that's where this pandemic's gone, that people have realized what is really important, that training at a good place is so important. That's why I have this whole channel, because training at a good place can be the difference between when you go into a gym and sometimes you don't feel like working out. And we all have those days. There's tons of those days. Even if we love fitness more than anything else, there's days we don't want to work out. And I have them too. But when you walk into a gym that's motivating and you know where everybody gets after it, and people are really pushing themselves, you get really motivated by that. And then or you see a painting on the wall of an old Mr. and Miss Olympia, or somebody that really inspires you and just pushes you a couple extra reps. So that's what this is all about. This is what the channel is all about, and that's all I have to say. So I hope everybody is doing well out there, and everybody is staying sane. I see some people that are really in bad moods because of everything that's going on, and really depressed, and I really hope that everybody is in a good state of mind and everybody's healthy and safe, and we can all get through this together. Because whether we're in the fitness community, whatever we do in the fitness community, we're all in this together, and everybody else for that matter. So hope you all stay safe, and we'll catch you next time. Please like and subscribe if you haven't.